Today's lunch is spare ribs, spinach, onions, and mushrooms. Oh, y'all, hey. Happy, what's the day? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Get myself situated here so I can eat my lunch. So how y'all doing today? Hope everybody doing wonderful. Hope you're doing wonderful. Today for my drink, I got one of these ice and I got the pineapple coconut today. Yeah. I remember to turn off that loud heater today, y'all. Anyway, so today's lunch, I got spinach, mushrooms, and onions, and I got the rest of the little spare ribs that I fixed the other day. Yep, the other day. Tuesday night it was. I had one slab. Anyway, so what's going on with y'all today? Let me say my grace, and I'm going to get to chat with you. Heavenly Father, thank you for the food I'm about to receive. Lord, thank you for everyone that is joining here today, for blessing us to see another day. Lord, I thank you for the nourishment of my body. In Christ's name, amen. So, yeah, guys. I know y'all get tired of me asking y'all this, but y'all like spinach. This is my spinach dish. And I saw Miko Yum Yum fix it with garlic. I've never tried to fix it with garlic. I might try that. Ooh, so anyway, y'all, it's all in how you describe stuff, right? I was watching Survivor, right? And it's so true what the guy said. If you make a person be interested or want to do it. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Somebody came to my desk and was asking me something. What was I talking about? Yeah. Anyway, it's all in how you describe stuff, right? So the guy was fixing the rice, and I thought about what he said. And he said the server days came in handy because he was able to describe the rice. Like, you know, it looked so good. But at the end of the day, it was just rice, right? So if somebody was to say to you, you say, what you got to eat today? And they say, girl, I got some rice. Or the other person will say, now they got the same dish, they got rice too. But they say, oh, I got some white, hot, steamy rice, cooked in coconut water, served in a coconut shell with some of the coconut meat in it and steaming. And I will be serving it to you at noon today. Which one are you looking forward to? The person that just said the rice, or the person that described the same rice, but in a different, more flamboyant way? You probably gonna go with the rice described the other way, but it's the same rice at the end of the day. You still ain't having nothing but rice. So yeah. Yeah, I got to talking to one of my coworkers, and her godmother has Alzheimer's, and she has all sons. And this not to say that all men are like this, but men don't think on the same capacity as women sometimes. They are very much good providers, but women take on a lot of the caretaker type role. Even when you have kids, 9 times out of 10, it's the woman that takes on the caretaker role. So it's to be expected that, you know, even when you have to care for your parents and the roles become reversed, then 9 times out of 10, if you have a daughter, the daughter probably will take on the caretaker role. And that's not saying that our women are not caretakers like that. I don't know. I have the one daughter. I don't know that she would be. My prayer used to be, Lord, let me live to see my daughter's 18th birthday. You know, I didn't want to have nobody else having to worry about taking care of her. You know, she still would have been young and needed help then, but I just want to know that she cared for her. And God, God honored that prayer. And my prayer now is, Lord, however long I live, you know, I want to have my mental capacity and I want to be able to take care of myself. Even if I have to move around slow, I just want the ability to be able to take care of and care for myself. Because with me having one child, say something does happen to me, it's not realistic for her to leave her job and people will be judging her. And I had to tell her, you can't just judge why their children are not doing what they have to do. Because, say she's still young, just started a family, she still got the responsibility of having to take care of her family, having to work. You know, it's a big responsibility. You know, so I think about all that. So at a certain point, I am going to look into something like, because of my circumstances, and I think everybody should, I'm going to have to look into something like a long-term care insurance and pay whatever. Because at the end of the day, you still have to consider who's going to take care of you, what age would they be, what responsibilities are they going to have. And you can't expect for them to drop their responsibilities 100% to care for you. And that's what I was trying to explain to her. And I was just trying to explain that men don't think about a lot of a lady's hygiene and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that they don't love their mother. It just means that they don't think along that lines, and maybe she needs to kind of tell them some things. And so she was saying, well, her daughter passed, and she did this, and this for her granddaughter, make sure to get through college. And she don't come see her like she should. And I had to explain to her, I said, young people don't think like that. And they don't. And again, it doesn't mean that they're not grateful. They really kind of have this expectation that people are supposed to do for them, I think. It doesn't mean, and I preached to my daughter till she blue in the face, tell them blue in the face. You know, tell them how to have gratitude, how to be appreciative of what people have done for you. Y'all, and I'm telling y'all, every semester my daughter was in college, my oldest brother dropped off. Now, I don't mean no little money. He dropped off hundreds of dollars to her every semester. And I had to tell her, did you take your uncle's birthday coming up? Yeah, you know, it's just like, even for me, all the sacrifices I made, but you do stuff for people, not for looking what they're going to give you back anyway. And that's even your children. You pray that you've instilled something in them, because they may not turn it back to you. But you pray you've instilled something in them that they will pay it forward, they will do for their children, they will do for somebody else's children, or somebody else on down the line. And it may come back to you. I don't know. Well, like my brother said, I didn't do anything for her for that. But I have to tell her, you know, you need to remember your uncle. You need to remember when your grandmama, you know, because they just think they're into self at that age. And to be honest with you, you have to look at the fact that we were probably too. Also, you know, into ourselves at a young age. I don't think it kicks in until later on. When you become a parent and stuff, it kicks in really. Because you learn what it is to have to sacrifice for somebody else. Before, I think I was always very kind, but before I had my daughter and son, I don't think I was just thinking all the time about the next person. You know, you go through the stage where you think about, well, what can the next person do for me? When you're young, and you could have been raised very well. It's just that you go through that stage in life. And I think when people get older, they forget. And then they say, no, I wasn't like that. Yeah, you were. You were to some extent. So you thought about yourself. You probably didn't pick up the phone and call your mother, your parents as much as you should, or your extended family who did this, that, or the third for you. So, and it wasn't that you didn't appreciate them. That's just how life happened. Y'all, as y'all know, I have ads on my YouTube, and I make a little money. It's not anything to talk about. I promise you it's cents. But y'all know I do it so I can do giveaways too, you know, as well as try to improve things and buy me equipment and stuff for my thing. And it's been a couple of months since I did a giveaway. But I'm gonna go on a 12-month giveaway. It was spaced between them. But just, I'm announcing this now. It will be a 12-month giveaway start November the 21st of every month is my plan. The 21st or the 22nd of every month. I'll give 2 days. Start November 21st or 22nd. There will be a giveaway winner, at least one, for something every month. I don't know if you're going to have to enter some months. Some months it may just be a random draw. Some months it may be more than one winner. Now keep in mind the size of the channel. I'm asking for some thoughts of what y'all would like to see as giveaways. This is not a big channel, so we're not talking about major dollars here. Let's go from 15 to 100. And most time, if it's $100, I'm gonna bless more than one person. It may be $25 to each person. That may be $50 to 2 people. But some months it may be as low as $15. But just some things that y'all would like to see given away, and there's some ideas, and I'll try to rotate those ideas around. But like I said, I'm gonna start that next month. And so that I want to do, at least for the next year, have something, some type of giveaway every month. So y'all put that in the comments below. All right. And it's just to thank y'all and let you know that I appreciate you coming and supporting, watching the channel, watching the ads, you know, all of that good stuff. Because you don't have to. Like I said, there's other channels you can watch. And yes, it's work. And if I was getting paid by the hour, it would be pennies on the hour. So, but I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy the YouTube. I enjoy all of you. So, and maybe one day it'll grow and it'll be a lot larger earnings, so it'll be a lot larger giveaways. But for now, it will be something, and it all depends on whatever earnings it is a month. Like I said, it'll be between $15 and $20 each month, but it will be a giveaway every month for the next year, starting November. Okay, that's enough talk about that. Well, y'all, what was I gonna say? Oh, I thought about this. I was watching YouTube about the young lady, the truck driver, the 25-year-old truck driver that was killed at a truck stop. And I was watching a blog, and she was talking about how dangerous over-the-road trucking is for women. And she was saying it's like Vegas, what goes on a truck stop. Even she had saw something bad. And what goes on a truck stop, you kind of don't talk about it. You see bad things, but you don't say anything. And She was saying she treated everybody like they're gonna do something, want to harm her, men and women. And so it made me think about, you know, I had asked once before, could anybody do the van living? And she was saying how sketchy some of the truck stops and stuff are, and how, you know, she had to even bungee cord, I think, her truck doors together above locking them. And so, women, if y'all out there, women and men too, because something could happen to men just as well. But she said they prey on women that, you know, especially if they think they're traveling alone. And it made me think about a lot of these women that are living in their cars and their trucks. And I know crime can happen anywhere. You ain't got to be in no car, no truck either. But specifically, if you go to these truck stops, just be extra careful, y'all. Because it was a sad story. And apparently she had been 3 days in her truck before the company called the truck stop to check on her. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. That was a good little lunch, y'all. I'm going to tell you. I enjoyed it anyway. I actually could use me some more of that spinach. But I had one bag of fresh spinach, and you know how it cooks down to absolutely nothing. You already know. Why is it when you get down to the last or something, it'll just be just so delicious? Anyway, y'all, that's enough of my lunchtime jibber jabber. I want you to know I love you, but God loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And I'm keeping this lunch break short, y'all, because I really got to go, and I got some projects on my desk I need to finish. But I'll see y'all later this week for a meal in the chat. Love you much. Thanks for joining me. Bye.